Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Harris once more. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Tua off the play fake. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Catch made by Austin. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This throw is cut. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal. Tua now from the gun. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. And look at this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. He puts everything behind this one. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And the Steelers going for the dive look on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Steelers will take over possession. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Into the hands of Likely. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They only need 1 yard. Let's see if they choose to go for it on 4th. They kick the running back in motion. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Running left is Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
TX. Father, long.
The tight end going in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Walker on 1st down. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw, Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls in completes. Now they're facing fourth down. J.K. Scott's on to punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Nice blocking and some good moves. 35 yards on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground with Harris. He loses the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, they go with Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tua out of the pistol. Connects with Bateman. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Herbert now. That's complete to Liggett. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This is reeled in by Liggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Herbert to throw once more. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Brought in close to the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
44, ready. Whoa! 21G, 21G. Solo left Zion. Out!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This finds Austin, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Watch it, Oscar.
From the 48. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hey!
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. He lets a heater go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle 3rd, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were and the QB just nailed it.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes down at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready, set. Step. Hey, 21 TA. Turbo 1, high.
Running back sent in motion.
20 TX. Set.
Here's Tua again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Brown with a return here. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Staying with Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Walker. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
They're right here. Out.
Going to Harris to start the half. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Go ahead.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Get set.
He tries to sneak it. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Out.
Blitz coming, Tua. Gets this one to Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. They give to Harris from the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
All right, come on.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
All right.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert throwing again. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. It's an LA touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Austin. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
7-3 kick.
Running behind center with Harris. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
This finds Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Tua off the play fake. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's into the end zone, touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
Going right side, Harris with it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this one does not go far. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Harris once more. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
Hey, get safe.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Not quite far enough, and no good. It's off the crossbar and out. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Offense in the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Legette's got it. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. It's Herbert once more. He's got it at the 5. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, long. Get on.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a give to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Go ahead. Hey. Long.
Tagovailoa back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
To throw, Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Herbert. He's going to push one deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 39. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Ram. 21.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Walker. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, go lion.
Now Herbert again. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Najee takes this one. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
This is Harris on second down. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. That's a pickup of 9. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll hand it off to Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's down to a knee, and the Steelers getting ready to celebrate this victory.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.